Guess who's back? Yes, I'm sick. Anyway, ranking every single zombies map in Black Ops 3. After a full year playing and recording this game, I've seen everything asterisk that this game mode has dished out on its AAA silver platter, served in the finest unstable restaurant, Activision steak. Don't ask why I wrote that in the script. But yeah, some maps are better than others in Black Ops 3, and we should be encouraged to bully them for being stupid and weird. Video game discrimination sure is fun. Anyway. Number 14, Shinonuma. Yeah. Okay, let's keep this short and sweet. This is my least favorite map in the story. But let me start with the good from this map. First off, it's definitely creepy, and I have to hand it to the map. The World at War versions, at least. Yeah, the new engine kinda makes this less scary. Anyway, more good. Yeah, I got nothing. This map is just not that good in my opinion. Sure, it's the most colorful World at War map here, and that's probably the best thing about it. But there's deep water and gross swampy stuff all over the place. Not to mention each path leads to a dead end, and the zipline is only at one specific location. Outside of that, there's really not a stable place to camp. Sure, the zipline spot near spawn works, but that's only gonna get you so far. If you have an LMG, those few extra moments of reload are going to add up fast. The gameplay is like Shangri-La, except there's water everywhere and there's no pack-a-punch. And yes, I know that the World at War maps were planned to have it, but it didn't in the end, but there could have been a moving map or something. And before I forget, the starting doors cost 1,000 points. That is highway robbery. And also before I forget, there's traps on this map, and the only one that's actually interesting and useful is the flogger. All the other ones just trap you inside a small building with several windows. At least Peter McCain here doesn't have to worry about that because he's freaking dead. Rest in peace, and be glad you don't have to spend time cornering yourself just because you want speed cola. Number 13, Not Darren Toten. Well, here's this. It's the first zombies map ever. While it's no longer considered anything special, the charm is still there. It's the base zombies experience, so you can't really go wrong here. Just survive as long as possible, hit the box, get perks if you want to, and rack up your score as high as possible. A simple gameplay loop that doesn't get old until round 15 or something. The difference here is that Noct doesn't try to do anything super special, and that's why it's better than Shinonuma. Number 12, Verrucht. Why do I feel like I'm committing a war crime putting it this high on the list? Now, there's not anything wrong with this map really, I just find it visually bland. Let me explain, don't dox me yet. Or ever for that matter. While the theme of a destroyed asylum is fantastic, the lack of color does make it hard to imagine anything but gray. Not that color should distract you from the gameplay experience, but I feel like something more visually delicious or fruity could be present in this map. But I guess that is a bit nitpicky. It does kinda suck that there's not really super sprinters, at least it doesn't really feel like there are. Overall, this map does a lot right with the secrets, and the gameplay is very fun and chaotic. Also, the round change theme on this map is pretty creepy. Number 11, Moon. I like this map. I don't love this map. Let's get the good out of the way first. The map is visually distinct and honestly has a fantastic theme. The wonder weapon is insanely fun to use, and the alternative throwables are fantastic and memorable. The sounds when the round changes are unbelievably eerie, and the hacker is pretty cool too. The Easter egg has an unbelievably fantastic conclusion, probably the best in zombies history. Now for the things I'm not so fond of. Zombonauts, box RNG, excavators, teleporting Nova 6 crawlers, being required to return to Area 51 for Jug or Speed Cola, having to find the hacker every single time an excavator activates, and running around with PES on. So yeah, this map exists and it's fun, but I can't stomach playing it sometimes. Also, is it just me, or does Jug never spawn first? Number 10, Shangri-La. Now this is something indeed. A map taking place in an ancient temple that has power for some reason. The scenery is beautiful and the map has a lot to look at, but this map is tough as nails. After all, it is the hardest map in zombie history. This map is the embodiment of a panic attack more and more as the rounds go up. The shriekers won't stop screaming at me, and the napalm zombies keep exploding. Monkey, put that down, that's not yours! This is absolute chaos. I love it. This map just does the difficulty right, and it makes every playthrough so incredibly fun. I can't help but find something to laugh through the pain with. But I will never forgive this map for screwing me over that one time.
Nice, that literally...
Number 9, Kino der Toten. Overrated. Who said that? In all seriousness, this map is just a fun pick up and play map. Like, if I want to play zombies but I don't know what map I want to play, this is probably my choice at that point. It's smooth, juicy, has some meat to its patty, and it has the thunder gun. I mean the thunder gun. Not to mention this map brought us 115, one of the best Easter egg songs ever. Then we have the Nova 6 crawlers, and the sense of fear I get every time I hear the building crumbling whenever I turn the power on is undeniable. For their first appearance, Treyarch did a great job making them horrifying for anyone playing the map for the first time. I know people generally hate them, as I do on Moon, but they're honestly fun. I still remember the time I reached round 14 and like 90% of the enemies in the room were Nova crawlers. Absolutely horrifying moment, but a memory I will always cherish. They truly carry this map for me. Number 8, The Giant. Der East 1.5. This map is everything a bonus map should be. Simple but memorable, fun things to do, a return on investment. It's more likely to have a girlfriend than about half the world's population. The cutscene is pretty cool too. It sets up for the story and picks up in a familiar place. The Easter egg is always fun to jump in and do, and the map is so easy that I could put this alongside Kino for being easy to just pick up and play. It doubles as a great map to grind out some weapons, and there's nothing super insane happening. There's not much to say about this map except that it's really good. Number 7, Gorod Krovi. It's a very complicated map, bringing lots of things that were admittedly pretty cool and interesting. First thing, riding a dragon. I can't think of anyone who wouldn't want to do that. Second thing, the Specialist. It's absolutely adorable and makes me want to have my own little baby pet dragon. Third thing, the Dragon Shield. It shoots flippin' fire, that is mad awesome. Fourth, the cutscene is probably my favorite in this game. Fifth, the Ray Gun Mark III. While it's not the best iteration of the ray gun, it's probably the most fun one that I've ever used. And 6, the NX Shadow Claw. The who? So I enjoy this map, all things considered. It's intense, and the zombies make playing this map a horrifying nightmare. The thing about it for me is that it is a bit of an acquired taste. Doing the Groff module defense without knowing what the map looks like makes for a frustrating experience. This map also isn't the most visually diverse, so it did take me a little bit of time to figure out what I could use as a landmark to know where everything is. But don't even get me started on the Valkyrie drones. Why'd they add getting swatted to my zombies game? Jesus Christ, if Judgment Day doesn't happen on August 29th, 2029, this is admittedly a worse fate. Number 6, Revelations. At long last, the map that sealed zombies' fate. Would it be wrong to call this map controversial? On one hand, it's visually stunning with probably my favorite skybox in any zombies map ever. The theme of being in the Dark Aether is absolutely fantastic. That aged well. This map had so much potential, and they kinda sorta absolutely totally 100% messed it up. There's no doubt this map could have been the greatest map of all time if it was an Apothicon war in the Dark Aether. But I might be in the minority here because I love this map for how it ended up being. A travel through tons of different maps throughout then zombies history. It sits well with me to say it as simply as possible. I also like how the round theme changes depending on where you are. It's honestly such a cool yet small detail. The mystery box on this map just kinda sets you up to play a boomer shooter with all the wonder weapons and other crazy things in it. The pap camos are also the coolest ones I have ever seen. I mean, look at this, it's absolutely mesmerizing. Honestly, I like this map because it just rubs me the right way, despite its flaws. Number 5, Oranges. Now, this is a map that does so much right, it's insane. First off, the skybox. This is absolutely mind-blowing. The music that plays in the background is also incredible and immersive as all hell. The wonder weapons, oh my god. The thrill of finally getting all of the pieces for a staff and building it. It's like a kid getting to pick out 2 candy bars at the store instead of 1. These are some of the best wonder weapons ever. Not to mention the 1-inch punch, which is unbelievably badass. And the fact that this Easter egg references Viktor Reznov's plan to escape the labor camp in Black Ops 1 is the greatest thing I've ever learned about in any map ever. It's just a shame that setting up on this map is torture. I always go for the ice staff on this map because it's the only one I know all the steps for, but why is it that every time I get a snow round at the perfect time, I never get all the pieces no matter how much digging I do? I mean, I love this map to death, but it punches you hard if you don't get something that can bring some pain on round 8. If you're watching this and haven't played Origins yet, I hope you have experience getting jumped in an alleyway, because that's what being unprepared for impending doom is like. I personally have never been jumped, but I live in Philly, so I've suffered enough. Number 4, Ascension, my original favorite map. This map just does it right. Cool theme? Check. Good round change theme? Check. Fun map? Check. Annoying monkeys? Check indeed. Those damn monkeys. Anyone can tell you monkeys are the worst part of this map. They're small, they steal your perks, spawn all around the map. It's just kinda torture if you don't have something that can effectively deal with these little vermins. This map forces me to play a lot differently than other maps, only grabbing jugs so I can get a free perk as easily as possible. To be honest, I like that strategy. I can get a quick revive without buying it, should the RNG decide to be nice for once. I don't think I'd see Black Ops 3 the same without this map. Number 3, Der Eisendrache. You can't go wrong with Eagle's Nest. I mean, it's how I said it before, this is the original Castle of the Dead, the first and only potential successor to Orange's. The bows are also some of my favorite wonder weapons ever, even better than the staffs. This map isn't as punishing as Origins, and the bows are even more fun to get. I also love how they implemented a secret BRM wall buy. While it's not a dingle wall buy, it's not unwelcome by any means. We also have random transfuse drops, which grant free power-ups and even a potential free ray gun. Similarities between two of Jason Blundell's greatest maps help make every single playthrough an absolute blast. This map has so much to do and so much variety in its gameplay that, despite being number 3, this is damn near the perfect zombies map. Now, here's the thing about the next 2 entries. They're interchangeable as of right now. I love these 2 maps so much that I'd feel bad to put either one in number 2. Oh well, the show must go on. Number 2/1, Zetsubo no Shima. To tell you the truth, I was a little standoffish when this map at first. I always heard it was the worst map in the game. Der Eisendrache does so much this and that. I mean, this was the non-tragic zombies argument for just one map. Did I say underrated? My god, I love this map. The theme is incredible and the most fitting for zombies out of all the premise maps. It still retains that same scary feeling from the old maps, and there's so much to do that it's never boring to me. The swimming, while a bit clunky, is a great addition to the map and makes this so much more interesting. The spider boss fight is awesome, and getting free Widow's Wine whenever I want is enough to make it a mandatory pick for my perk setup every single time. The KT-4 is like a new version of the Liquefier, and I love it for that reason. The Skull of Natsupoi is a fantastic and unique specialist, and it's totally worth looking for. The jump scare is also the coolest one in any zombies map ever, and the round 50 monster is such a creepy secret, I love it. And the lore behind this map is absolutely mind-blowing to me. There's a reason why Takio became a fan favorite after this map came out. Number 1/2, Shadows of Evil. Where do I even start with this map? I mean, let's not even mention the fact that this map looks fantastic. While this map's crew isn't perfect, we still have Jackie frickin' Benson, Nero, and Jessica Rose. First things first, Beast Mode. This mechanic has no right being as fun as it is. Zapping, grappling, destroying things, it's a better version of Mob's Afterlife in my opinion. This map does a fantastic job making moving around the map diverse and easily accessible. The map actively gives the player help while not making things too obvious. The generosity goes even further, as anyone should be more than ready to handle their first Mark up long before it spawns. While understanding how to get Pack-a-Punch takes a little more knowledge of the map, there's no doubt that this map is easy enough to learn and requires dedication to master. This no doubt makes it the most unique launch map in Zombies history. And there you have it, my ranking of every Zombies map in Black Ops 3. If you enjoyed, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing, and check out the Zombies playlist to see my experiences thus far. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.